Hey, what's up everyone, this is Kay, and since the year is almost ending, I thought it would be great to give a general overview of my account and what a $1,000 Genshin Impact account would look like. Now, before I get started, I'm not promoting people to spend money on this game, nor am I telling you not to. I know it's sort of a touchy subject, but I'll just end it with this. If you have the disposable income, it's okay to spend money on this game, just be careful, and obviously it's okay to be free to play as well. Alright, let's just get started. So I spent $1,000 in Genshin Impact, which could be a lot or it could be very little depending on your perspective. To me, I think it's okay. Now, I didn't spend $1,000 on recent banners. I actually spent $1,000 throughout this game's release. I believe Child's banner, when it first came out, was the first time I ever bought the crystals. So ever since then, I've been pretty consistent. Now, 1K, that includes the Battle Pass. I get that every month or so, and the Moon Pack, that's the $5 a month Primo Gems or Crystals. So, relatively, to me, I think it's on the lower side, right? To me, I say $1,000 over the course of a year, more than a year actually. I think Genshin has been out for 15 months, right? So what does that equal to? Maybe $66, $67 a month, which again, is not cheap for some, but for me, again, what I said earlier, it's disposable income that doesn't affect me at all. Starting with the most recent character, and actually the last banner of 2021, because Shenhe will come out 2022, I believe January 5th. I gotta check the dates. But Arataki Itto, he was guaranteed because I failed summoning Kokomi. I lost a 50-50 on that, and I acquired Itto. And let's see real quick. Oh yeah, C0. Every 5-star character I have, except for, I believe, Mona, and who was it? Keqing, is C0. I believe Mona and Keqing is like C3, C4, and that's when I lose my 50 shot, right? That's when they technically spook me. But, so Arataki Itto has been great. Holy shit, I recommend summoning him. Now, for weapons, oh yes, I'll go over the weapons separately. I don't have all the 5 stars. Obviously, I'm not spending money on them, except for some, or I just got lucky through the standard banner. So I typically use 4-star weapons, the Battle Pass weapons actually. So there's Arataki Itto, maxed out, pretty good. Yeah, the Unforged is not the best weapon for him. Let me think, I have the White's Blind. But I don't know, I just like how it kind of looks. It looks fancy. But when I'm serious, obviously I'll switch a weapon. But Goro! Holy shit. If you saw my recent banner, or my banner summonings, it's horrible. I got, not spooked, but I got 11 Xianglings and Barbara. And I had to spend, what was it, 30? No, 40 or 30 more summons to get at least one copy of Goro. So that was horrible. C0. I was hoping to get him at C4 at the very least for his healing, but, you know, gacha gods hate me. God damn it. Albedo, oh yes, just to let you guys know, I'm just gonna go down the list. I'm not gonna go in a particular order. I don't remember when characters was first released, so I'm just gonna go down the list. I got Albedo during his first banner. I won the 50-50 actually. Originally, I wasn't going to summon him, but I thought, hey, he seems pretty cool. Funny enough, actually, I got Albedo specifically for his stupid elevator skill. if that's silly, I know. Reason being is because I didn't have Venti or Zhongli at the time, and climbing stupid mountains, right, was a freaking pain in the ass. So I was like, oh shit, this elevator is a game changer, you know? Holy shit. And until I figured out you can't use the elevator when it gets stuck, so that is stupid as hell. Alright, so let's just continue. Albedo, Zhongli. I acquired him during his second banner because I skipped him for, I believe, Child. It was Child first, then Zhongli, I believe. And I just like Child a lot more during that time. Now, Zhongli's actually my most favorite Genshin Impact character. He's a freaking badass, man. He's so cool. Max him out, of course, and I believe his talents... Oh no, his normal attack, yeah, who really cares? The shield and the meteor, I maxed those out. One of my most used character, I just like the character so much. And the weapon is the Deathmatch. Again, I do buy the Battle Pass every opportunity I get. I believe it was a guaranteed that I would acquire Zhongli during his banner because I lost a 50-50. I forgot who. Forgot who I was summoning for, but hey, one of the best characters ever. Fight me. I'm just joking. But still, my favorite character regardless. Kazuha, I won the 50-50, thankfully. Again, another character I just love using. I acquired him because I really liked his design. I know a lot of players say he looks like Ether, which I see the resemblance, but hey, I really like Kazuha. Been great with his, his Q, or Elemental Burst, except for when he's covering the whole field and you can't see shit. And of course, I can't acquire an Elemental Goblet, or Elemental Mastery Goblet. God damn it, I farmed for a month. So I won his 50-50, pretty good, maxed him out of course, and talents is, not maxed out yet. I'm broke. Listen guys, you're gonna get broke in real life playing Genshin and in the game. Mora's, I swear. Ayaka, I believe I lost the 50-50. Again, it's either, no, Mona, yes. I lost it to Mona. God damn Mona. But Ayaka was one of the characters I've absolutely had to get. Because I like her fighting style. It reminded me of Virgil if you played Devil May Cry. Really amazing. Weapon is the Black Swords. Artifacts is pretty good. Actually, I think she's my strongest character. With 220 crit damage and pretty high crit rates. And let's see. Yeah, she's one of my most used character again. I still gotta work on her friendship though, but if I'm fighting a particular boss, as you know, Ayaka will kill them because she's just so amazing. And the Raiden Shogun. Now this is the... No wait, let me try to think. It was her weapon. I did acquire her weapon. That was the banner I spent, I think 150 or something? 100 bucks or so to acquire. I had to get the guaranteed because I got the 2 Unforged, which is stupid as hell. Who was using my Unforged? Oh yes, I don't recommend the Unforged for Itto. I just like how the Unforged look. But I got 2 copies of that, and then I finally got the guaranteed Engulfing Lightning, which is excellent for Shogun. And I won the 50-50 for her, so didn't have to spend too many gems. Most of it was free gems because I just saved up. Oh yeah, again, C0. Like I mentioned before, most of my 5 stars are C0, except for Mona and Keqing. Child, the first character I spent money on because... Actually, he was the first raid-up banner, I believe, right? Because previously it was just the general banner where you could get anyone. But Child, one of my most favorite characters, still is. I hope, I don't know what they'll do, but I hope they'll release a version of him where he gets to use his delusion. Yo, his Foul Legacy is so amazing, but I don't really use him as much anymore. Let's see, Hu Tao. Oh yeah, Hu Tao was the luckiest pull I've ever had. I think I spent like 20? No, was it just 10 summons? I was just thinking, hey, why not just test my luck? I didn't really want her, but then Gacha Gods gave me Hu Tao, which has been my strongest Pyro DPS character. Obviously, she's strong. Bennett, he is at actually C6, but I don't want to level this up because of the Pyro effect. I like to leave it alone for now. It's Bennett, come on. We all know he's one of the best. And his weapon, I got the Skyward Blade from the standard banner. It was, I believe, 70 pulls in and I got this weapon, so very lucky. Again, I don't really go for weapons too much, except for, who was it? Shogun. That was the only time I really went after a weapon. And I did like a 10 shot on Itto's banner, or Itto's Red Horn weapon. Noelle, C6. I think I tried... Oh yeah, freaking Desire Sensor. I forgot which banner she was up with. I spent like 70 summons. I didn't even get a single copy. And then the rest of the constellations I got through spooks or random luck, I guess. Jean. C0. I definitely want her at least at C1 because of the cool Gale Blade effect. I don't use her as much anymore. I used to have a Jean physical DPS build. Yo, back in the day, she was my main damage dealer. Now she's, what is she? It's just a, yeah, 4-piece Viridescent. She's somewhat of a support healer now. I used the Festering Desire. Great for her E damage. Eula, this was a character I acquired during the first banner. So I know she had a recent rerun. But I went to Eula because I think previously I had Razor as my physical DPS. And I just didn't like how he was... Well, I just didn't like using him as much, basically. Probably my build was horrible. That would explain a lot. But I acquired Eula. She's actually me. She was me strongest. Nah. She was my strongest character up until... actually, she still is. Whenever I struggle, whenever I'm fighting a single boss, I use Eula and Raiden together for that elemental reaction for increased physical damage. So my strongest DPS, I think, because her E can easily, no, not her E, her Q can easily deal over 100k without too many buffs, right? Basically, she does a shit ton of damage. Fischl, I don't use her much, but C6 as well. Again, Battle Pass weapon. She was my strongest Electro character up until Raiden showed up. Now I just use Raiden a lot more. Hey, it's me, or okay. I don't really use Ether as much at all. I don't even know what I'm doing with him. I'm just experimenting with them. So he was free, obviously, and yeah, he's a free-to-play character, the main protagonist. Xiao, I believe I lost his 50-50, and then I spent $100 or something to acquire him. And overall, he's still one of my strongest characters. I don't use him as much again. I just realized I don't use a lot of my characters. Unless I feel like it. But Xiao... Oh yeah, let me see the artifacts real quick. What do I have? Oh yes. The Gladiator and Viridescence. And he's pretty strong. Oh wait, he's supposed to have the Deathmatch. So his crit rate is supposed to be a lot higher. And overall, I still like him. Really cool. I know a lot of people are waiting for Ganyu and Xiao's rerun. Again, that's rumored. Don't quote me on that. But, oh yes, one of the characters I feel like was not necessary. Venti. He was strong in the beginning. I got him during his rerun banner. But I don't use him anymore. I really don't. I use Kazuha as my main Anemo. Was Anemo. I still call it Anemo. Yeah, I know. Wrong pronunciation. But still. Bad habit. Venti, yeah, I lost his freaking, the 50-50, and then, of course, I acquired him. After acquiring him, I rarely use him, so I think Venti was the character I most regret pulling for. But, I mean, I'm trying to collect all characters, right? Gotta catch them all. Wrong game, but still. Aloy, excuse me, was free. Hopefully they give us free constellations. I don't know how to build her effectively yet. I think I'm gonna do a Nobilis and Blizzard set, but other characters are using my Nobilis. Okay, so Ganyu is next, and I purposely summoned her for obvious reasons. I'm sure you can guess what. It's probably the same reason you summoned her, and it's not because of her DPS potential as a bow user. I mean, that's an added bonus, but come on, look at that, she's Genshin Impact's best waifu. Fight me on that. I'm just joking. Actually, best waifu? Shit. I don't know. I'm feeling doubtful now. I mean, I do like the Raiden Shogun, and then there's Yae and Miko, but god damn it. This is how MiHoYo gets you. Freaking waifus. That's how they make you spend money in this game. But moving on, the weapon I'm using is the Skyward Harp, and I just obtained this during the Red Horn weapons banner. Sadly, I didn't get the weapon for Ito, but I did acquire this bow, which I think for me personally is a lot better because I can use this for a lot more characters like Child, Fischl, or a lot of bow users. I mean, crit rate, that's a plus for everyone, right? And crit damage for the effects. To me, this is a great bow to have. And the artifacts is Trope, Constellation against C0. Let me look at her stats real quick. Oh yes, that's what's irritating me. Crit rate will obviously go up because of the bow. It's not leveled up yet, but the damn crit damage is not 200%. And that is irritating. I mean, just look at that. I'm so close, yet so far. Next is Keqing, and like I said, she's C4? C4? Yes, C4. Oh, oh, excuse me. C4. Let's see. Mona is C4 as well, I think. No, C3. But yes, I did not purposely try to get her to C4. It's all through me losing the 50-50. What's surprising is I have 4 extra constellations of Keqing and 3 extra Monas. I did not have a single copy of Diluc yet, and that is so stupid to me. I mean, I have Jean, Chi-Chi, Keqing, Mona, and then there's Diluc. I think that's the 5 original 5-star characters. Let me see real quick. Weapon, oh yeah, she was supposed to use the Black Sword that Ayaka has, and I don't really use Keqing as much anymore. She is my strongest Electro main DPS character, obviously because she has a higher constellation. She could deal a lot of damage, but I don't know, I just don't use Electro DPS as much anymore. But moving on, oh, by the way, these two, surprisingly, I bought the scale figures. I think Gutsmayo, no, I don't think Gutsmayo is the manufacturer, but there's a 1/7 scale Mona figure and Keqing. There's also Ganyu. I did not pre-order that yet, so that, again, these 3 are going to cost me a lot of money, surprisingly. Mona, I don't think she's built properly, because I switch her artifacts around. Let's see, 50... actually, I think I just need to improve the crit rate. The weapon is the book, crit damage book. Let me think. C3. I don't use her as much anymore. When I was low, or when I didn't really have a lot of sub DPS characters, I did use her quite frequently, but not as much anymore. Let me see. Moving on to Ningguang C6. And I did not get her to C6 at once. It's through multiple different banners. She's not built at all, I think. I did level her up. I just didn't really like using her in the beginning. Ningguang mains, please don't kill me. But just not my type of character. That's all. I was thinking about buying her scale figure, but that shit costs like 400 bucks. I think it's the one where she's sitting down. But that's so expensive, and she's not one of my most favorite characters. She seems kind of cool, but eh. Rosaria, I actually did purposely try to get her during the Child rerun banner. I was praying to the gacha gods I don't get Child because I didn't want to waste my pity. But Rosaria, come on. Come on. Right, need I say more? Again, waifu reasons. She is actually my main cryo sub DPS or applier. I built her energy recharge, yeah. I use the Favonius Lance to gain a lot of energy. C6. C6? Let me see real quick. C5. Missing one more copy. I did build her as a physical DPS. It was kind of fun, but her as a cryo sub DPS is a lot better. In my opinion. I mean, build however you want characters to be. Give her a freaking pyro goblet for all I care. No, don't do that, but you know what I mean. Build a character however you like. Kujo Sara, I got multiple copies of her. Oh, C6 actually. That's surprising. During the Shogun's banner. No, I think I got it to C4. And then the other 2 was spooked, I believe. Spooked summons during other banners. But I don't really use her as much. She's kind of cool, I guess. You know, I like her design, but I mean, I have Bennett. I think Bennett is a lot better. For Kujo fans, don't kill me. But Beidou, I did like her. She was my first 4-star. Can you believe that? That was so cool. First 4-star ever. When I started this game, I did use her quite often. In the beginning, obviously, not anymore because her friendship is horrible. Let's see, Constellation C6. She's still a great character. I love her with the. Oh yeah, you can see my weapons. The Wolf's Gravestone. Her counter can deal a lot of damage. So I really like the counter system, or not the system, the counter attack. If you play a lot of action games, you know, dodging or countering is key, and I just like using Beidou for that. I just wish the cooldown was a lot lower. What was it? Yeah, this one, Tide Caller. I wish the cooldown was like 4 seconds or something, but that'll make her too broken. Razor, I didn't really like using Razor. I think I said that when I was talking about Eula. Again, it could be my build. I may have built him poorly, but he's kind of cool. You know, I like the Electro Wolf in the back. C6. Yeah, C6 as well. Let's see. Is he Constellation 6 as well? Qingshu. Qingshu, again, national team. One of the best. He was underrated for me for a while. I didn't really use him until, I think, a few months ago, where, man, he's a strong Hydro applier. Let's see. I think his build is pretty bad, though. Yeah, crit rate is low, crit damage is... I mean, it's almost 50, 100, almost. Energy recharge is pretty decent, especially with the sacrificial bow. Oh, not bow. Sacrificial sword. A Barbara! Oh, yes. I fucking hate her. I had so many copies during the Itto banner. Constellation. C6. Revival is pretty nice. I mean, that's kind of cool in my opinion. Yeah, I kind of... Oh, wait. She's kind of cool, I guess, with the new set. The Ocean set. Before, I never really used her. Even now, she's kind of okay. She was my main healer, but then I had Jean at the time. I've been using her a bit more frequently because of the new artifacts. It's pretty fun, I guess, if you just tap E and just let it do damage. I think if she uses her burst, I'm trying to remember, she deals about like 22k damage with the new artifacts. I mean, 22k is not a lot. I mean, you can't go through a Genshin video without people comparing damage. I say 22k is pretty decent for Barbara. Someone's gonna say, oh, I've reached 150k with her or something, which gets irritating, but hey, as long as you're having fun with the game, no need to compare. Let's see. Thoma, oh yes, I tried getting him. I only got one copy of him, so C0. I do need more. I definitely want him to be my main shield user. Maybe I've been getting sick of using Zhongli a lot, even though he's my favorite character, but still, when you use a particular character too many times, it gets tiresome. But he's supposed to use the engulfing lightning. Let me see. Artifacts. Oh yes, HP build. Is it? Yeah, all HP. So pretty simple to use, actually, or to build. My ER is pretty good if I give him the engulfing lightning, so I just thought, hey, the Nobilis is better for damage boost for characters. Xiangling, I love her. Yeah, I also hate her. Love her because national team, of course, one of the strongest team ever. But, you know, the freaking Itto banner, oh my god. No Goros, all Barbaras, and Xianglings. Oh yes, I haven't been fishing a lot. I only got this at R3. Which is bad, but it is what it is. Oh yes, Artifacts is not the best. This is like the third best, I think. I believe Emblem first, 4-piece Emblem, and then 4-piece Flames, and then this is what I have. I'm forced to use this. Obviously, I would use better Artifacts if I had them, but Artifacts farming is horrible. Chi-Chi, I don't even use much. You can see the friendship level. She's adorable, though. Look at that. That's adorable. Let's see. Weapon. Yeah, I don't use her. C0. I mean, hopefully I don't get any more copies. Give me a freaking Diluc. I don't want any copies of her. Now, watch me jinx myself. Let's see. Sucrose. I know. Don't hate me. I haven't been using her at all. I just didn't build her. C6 though, so she's very powerful if I actually put the time on or time into building her. Sadly, I didn't. It's work in progress. I mean, there's always new characters. Currently, I'm working on Goro and Itto. So, if I had more Moras and more experience cards, I would definitely use her. Of course, if I had more freaking resin, I would farm all day. Kaya. Oh yeah, I have a Constellation, huh? I think I got that during the standard banner when I was pulling. Again, I don't really use them as much. I kind of want him to have more constellations before really building him, but that's going to be tough because he doesn't really have any rate ups. You could get him through the shop, but it is what it is. Yanfei, again, oh yeah, this is where these are characters I don't really use much. Yanfei, I was trying to build her, but farming the witch artifacts was tough. Because I spent like a week and I didn't get anything good, so I wanted to spend the time farming for something else. Weapon was the free Catalyst, or the free book you get. Constellation C6, I think I showed that already. Again, I don't really build her. Amber. Amber. Hey, someone said, you know, or yeah, I believe someone commented their Amber dealt 300k damage with no buffs, apparently. I don't really believe that, but hey, people say what they want to say. 300k with no buffs. That's the Amber potential, folks. C2. But hey, man, if that's true, 300k, no buffs at all, no food, no character support. I think everyone should start building her if she could deal that much damage. Let me see. Yeah, I don't really use her, although I do want to. I mean, Amber, first ally character. Changyun, C5. Again, don't really use him. I was planning to build him, but he's alright. He's alright. Oh yes, I did level this great sword for him, but then I ended up not using him much, or even leveling him up. Diona, however you want to pronounce her name. I didn't build her. She was supposed to be my main cryo applier before I received Rosaria. Sayu, I wanted to have more constellations before prioritize in building her. She's Sonic. I mean, she rolls and deals damage. Lisa, I mean, C2. I also want to build her, but again, not enough resources. And Xinyan, I just didn't really use her as much. I do want to build her, but again, I had a lot of other priorities because she's at C6. Most of the characters that are C6 I typically want to build and max out, but again, resources are very low. But let me just show my weapons, I guess, if you guys really care. That's all the weapons I have. A lot of 4 stars, useless 4 stars that I maxed out. Let me see. Yeah, these are the only 5 stars I had. Engulfing Lightning is the only weapon I really went for and spent money on. Unforge was it was at the same banner, and I just acquired it. Didn't need it at all because I have the Wolf's Gravestone. I got this during the standard banner when I was just pulling it. Let me see. The Skyward Blade, again, the standard banner, and the most recent Skyward Harp was through the Ito Redhorn weapons banner. And I typically save my resins a lot. I don't really spend not even 50 Primogems to refill the resin to farm. I always save up, unless I have a plethora of gems or crystals, then I typically use it to farm. But I'm currently missing 4 characters. Kokomi, I lost the 50-50, and that's how I got Ito. I didn't went after her again because I knew Ito was being released soon, but I will definitely summon her and try to get her hopefully in the future during a rerun. Same with Yoimiya. I actually never tried to get her. A reason being is because the Raiden Shogun was right after her, and I didn't want to waste any of my free gems. But Yoimiya, I mean, she's cool. I really like her as a character. Reminds me of Miyamoto Musashi if you play Fate Grand Order, which I assume most of you watching this do. Maybe it's the hairstyle a little bit. But Klee, I never went for her banner. Actually, was she the first banner ever? I'm trying to think now. No, it was Venti and Klee and then Child. So I may have made a mistake when I said Child was the first banner outside of the standard one. I believe it was Venti Klee. Yeah, should be it. But yeah, I'll get her if she ever receives a rerun. And of course, oh shit, Diluc, I can't control, you know, anything around summoning this guy because there's no banner, and the fucking I shouldn't really curse, but the damn standard banner or the damn spooked 50-50s never got him. I got again Kuching and Monas. It's frustrating, but I do want Diluc. I'm actually building artifacts for him on the side just for the day. Could be like 5 years later I get him. But yes, I am building a artifacts on the side for him. I think I had like a 28% crit damage Pyro Goblet, which I'm saving specifically for him. Or Maybe for Yoimiya or Klee in the future, but we'll see. Well, there you have it, folks. That's my accounts, or $1,000 Genshin accounts. Now, keep in mind, for very lucky players, obviously you can acquire all characters if you're very lucky without even spending a nickel. Or a dime, penny, whatever. But there you go. Comment down below to let me know how your account is looking. Did you spend money in this game, or which banner you spent the most on? For me, it was the, I believe, who was it? Oh shoot, I forgot. Was it the Raiden Shogun weapons banner? I believe so. That was the one I spent the most on. Or it was Venti, or Xiao, one of those three. But again, comment down below to let me know. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. I know it's a bit longer. And subscribe to my video if you want to see future Genshin Impact videos. I may work more so on lore videos and a few gameplay here and there. But there's a lot of those already. But there you have it. Good luck on your summons. And till next time, everyone. Take care.